Okay. On the record in State of Michigan versus Johnny Buckner Jr., 2500242 FY.
Oh, Jeffrey Middleton on behalf of the people. Sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. Melanie Elbiwanchi for Mr. Buckner, who's appearing by Zoom.
And you are Johnny Buckner Jr. on the video?
Yes.
Yeah. Today is the date probable cause conference. We have a preliminary exam set for next week. I also have here a bench warrant that I've issued for arrest of Mr. Buckner. This bench warrant is pertaining to a violation of the no contact order. So I'm going to arraign Mr. Buckner on that at this time. Mr. Buckner, it is alleged that you violated an order put in place by the court on January 28, 2025, wherein you were ordered to have no contact with Ms. Stacia Reed. You're not to be within 2,000 feet of where she lives, works, or goes to school. The only exception in here appears to be that you are allowed to pass within the zone briefly on your way to and from work. It is alleged that on or about January 30, 2025, that you violated the no contact order via telephone calls and text messages. If that is true, the bond you are out on could be revoked. You could be in contempt of court, for which you could be sentenced up to 93 days in jail and or $7,500 in fines consecutive to that which you already face. You should understand that you have the right to have an attorney in this matter, and Ms. Wanji's already representing you in this case. You have the right to a trial by a judge, not by a jury, but it would have to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt that you did in fact violate a court order. Ms. Wanji, are you asking that this be set for a hearing?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. Are we going to leave the exam as scheduled for the 13th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll set this for the same time. Feb 13, 8:30. Ms. Wanji, as for bond on this bench warrant here.
You know, I will ask the court to set a PR bond. This case, I think that my client will be able to show that he did not violate the bond conditions, and I think it would also be detrimental for him to be in jail when he has to prepare for this matter. The preliminary exam is next week, and he also has a job. He already lost one job because he was in jail last time. Otherwise, you know, there is nothing in the court file saying that he has already violated other conditions besides these allegations that he violated the condition of his bond, that he has a tether on. So with the tether, it's easy to know where he was at the time that is alleged that he may have violated the condition of the.
But the violations aren't just the allegation that he went within the zone. The violations are text messages, which include, you're trying to keep me from my son. I'm going to call CPS and have them take him from you. You have until tomorrow morning to let me see my son. So all of those messages would be a potential violation of the no contact order if he did in fact send them. At this time, bond will be set at a PR bond, but if these violations are substantiated, there is a good probability Mr. Buckner is facing jail. Bond is set at $5,000 personal or cognizance with all conditions at this time remaining in place, and we will have our hearing next week.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
As for the people, anything else that we need to address?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Buckner, remember that you are in fact on bond. You need to be reporting to pretrial services. Have you reached out to them?
No, my phone broke. I can barely do anything. I'm using somebody else's computer.
Person, if you don't call them, you know what? I just arranged you on a bench warrant. You're telling me that you're not compliant with bond, and your attitude is that you don't intend to comply. Instead of doing what most defendants do at probable cause conference, which is say, I'll call them today. I'll go there today. I want to be compliant with my bond. You just say, I can't do anything.
I'm letting you know my phone is broke. I can't call nobody.
Then you need to go there. Then you need to go there.
What ride?
Your Honor,
All my cars are sitting in the house.
Okay, I'm sorry. Mr. Buckner has an in-person hearing next week. His attitude is inappropriate. So I guess I'm going to revise, and I'm just going to let the bench warrant stand and have him turn himself in on the bench warrant.
I'm not even talking rude. This is how I talk. I'm letting you know my phone is broken. I told my prosecutor
Mr. Buckner,
yesterday.
please, Your Honor, I will have Mr. Buckner come to our office today. I will be there. He's going to call critical services using our phone.
Well, you'll have to have him come by the court also to get arraigned on his bench warrant, because I'm going to keep the bench warrant in place. His response today gives me no confidence in his following court orders. All right, that will conclude this hearing. We'll continue it when I see Mr. Buckner in person.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can click leave there, Mr. Buckner, and get out of the Zoom. All right. Well, do you want to start?